Hello, good evening, and welcome to Turf Moor, where Burnley take on Brentford here in our first FA Cup tie of our coverage. Of course, we've got two other ties over the weekend. We'll go to Norwich tomorrow, and then we go to Nottingham on the Sunday. Should be a cracker. But what a Friday night feast of football we've got here. Two Premier League sides, both struggling at the wrong end of the table. Vincent Kompany's Burnley against Thomas Frank's Brentford. Should be a cracker, this one. Both teams unchanged for their Premier League games, incidentally. The sun going down here at Turf Moor. It is a great atmosphere, even though we're in the middle of January. It's still a Friday tea time feast, and the rush hour traffic to get here tonight was to be well worth it. Will be well worth it for those Burnley fans if they can pull off a result here tonight. Vincent Kompany knows that this FA Cup run here could really turn the season around for the Chorus, who have been struggling in the league this season. There's no doubt about that. But a victory here would certainly do the wonders here for sure. Well, the atmosphere is building. The tension here is palpable. We're just waiting on the arrival of the two teams now, as the teams now head out to the tunnel here, and what could be a very important game, not just for Burnley but for Brentford too, with both managers' jobs certainly, you would have to say, on the line for sure. Should be a cracker now as the teams are about to come out. And here come the two teams. Burnley in coloured and blue, Brentford in an all dark strip, both sides unchanged, as we're now ready for the kick-off. And it's going to be Ivan Toney, the Brentford striker again, is up and running then. This FA Cup coverage is underway here on JB Sports Gaming. Janelle now, Teresa. Brentford, if you're picking it up in black and white, are in a darker strip. Burnley in claret and blue. This is Visa. Brentford have made a good start to this, and they've won an early corner. Well, it's vitally important that the first goal is going to be important in these types of cup ties. There's no two ways about that. As the corner is about to be coming in then from Jensen. Short to Visa. 3 minutes gone, still Visa. Janelt. Visa again, he's got in the air of Visa! Big chance for Brentford. And it was missed, and missed by a long way. Did really well then until the final finish. And Burnley, having started this cup tie really sluggishly here. Remember, if it's level after 90 minutes tonight, we will be going to a replay. It will go to a replay down at the G-Tech Community Stadium. One way off that particular scene at the moment, as Jensen makes a good break. Jensen's shot powered away by Muric for a corner. So Brentford making the early running here as Regulon now will take this corner end for Brentford. Coming up to 8 minutes played in the first of our FA Cup games here on JB Sports Gaming. Mbembo shot, all palmed away brilliantly by Muric, and it needed to be. It was a good piece of goalkeeping this. Flying through the air, Muric having to punch that away, used his left knuckle to sort of get the ball away and into touch, but it's another corner. The games are not over yet. Here comes a longer corner this time. Burnley this time deal with it well, and it's Larson. Pinnock stops him. Visa. Assing on, but it's Visa again. And it's an easy save this time, or an easy take rather, for R.L. Muric, and he gets Lyle Foster on his way. Foster does well, beats two men, good play from Foster, and then the ball was cut out by Ajay, and now Mbembo to bring it away for Brentford. They're on top in the opening quarter of an hour. Toney He's the main threat for Burnley tonight. Ivan Toney, there's no doubt about that. Janelt. Still going, Janelt. He's got Toney in the middle. Janelt goes for goal, but again the goalkeeper deciding to palm it away. And it will be a corner. Just get the sense that Brentford, you'd feel that there's only a question of time before they strike the first blow in this cup tie. Short to Risa. Dangerous moments here for Burnley, but it's Foster away for the Clarets. Now Odegaard to bring it away, but he runs into traffic. Janelle has won it. Jensen's in there. It is Jensen bound for Brentford. Oh, brilliant save from Muric. He's kept Burnley in it on his own. Aaron Muric with the save of the season so far. Gets a big left hand on it and manages to palm it over the bar. Another Brentford corner. It's all happening here at Turf Moor, but it's not happening for the home team. Visa again. Cross the face, Toney! Another glorious chance wasted for Thomas Frank's men. Ivan Toney over the top. It's all happened in this opening 20 minutes, there's no doubt about it. Assignon. Visa again dispossessed. He's having so much joy in that near side, Visa. And this time Assignon got the better of him, but not for long. Visa again. Regulin. Regulin has made a good break, and here comes Janelt. He's got Toney in the middle, and Toney has scored! And you've got to say, in the opening 23 minutes now we've been playing almost, Brentford have deserved that. Burnley have been second favourites and second rated throughout this game so far. Lovely move again down the left hand side. Good ball in, and what a cool left footed finish from Ivan Toney. And Brentford, after 23 minutes, take the lead. A real setback that for the Clarets, but Brentford have threatened it. Ivan Toney the scorer. So plenty for Burnley to do then as they restart the game. 1-0 down, but they deserve to be 1-0 down. They've just not been at the races at all. They get a throw, however, just shy of halfway, but it's inside the Brentford half more crucially. David Fofana. Regular winning that one very, very comfortably. And Janelt now is trying to get himself on a going again. It's been a really tough examination of Burnley's abilities, and here's Jensen again. He's through. Toney offering support, and Mbembo is there. Toney is there close at hand, but Mbembo went for the low cross, but as I say, it was very difficult really at the end of it all. And here's Odegaard now. Burnley trying to get going, and Odegaard's got through. This could be a promising move for Burnley. Odegaard to the byline, showing from Watson! It's one apiece! It's only taken Burnley half an hour to come to the party after Brentford had absolutely bossed the first 28 minutes of it. Well, the Clarets fans up until then didn't have much to celebrate. They have now. There's the cross from Odegaard, and on the turn, Brunlarsen with a bit of a lucky bounce off the goalkeeper Flecken, who nearly saved that, by the way. Well, Vincent Kompany won't care. His side are level, one apiece. Half an hour played, and Burnley, who have been up against it really for most of it, have suddenly found themselves back on terms. O'Shea. Oh, Wiese just got given possession, and Wiese now making the break, but he's lost possession there. Odegaard picks the ball up. Good play. Odegaard. And now Fofana. It's David Fofana for Burnley. Can he score this time? No. Flecken saves. It's a brilliant save from Flecken. And it's a corner to Burnley. With 10 minutes to half time. Plus additional time, of course. Coming with it. Into the mixer he goes. Up go the heads. It was Cohen who got up. And it's headed over and wide. To the dismay, and well, in fact it got a deflection. It's a corner. To the dismay and bewilderment of the Brentford faithful there. In fact it was Sander Berger who went in for the header, not Josh Cohen. Josh Cohen took the corner, but he's going to take so again. So, oh, good header from Lyle Foster. Stooping, diving header from the South African. And Burnley almost in the lead. But for a good save by Flecken. So another Burnley corner. And Cohen again. We'll take it. And it goes towards Foster again. Burnley trying to get runners in there. Bafana's shot deflects up into the air, almost like a Gary Owen up and under. Odebear trying to get it out of his feet. Here's Fofana. Oh, he's miskicked it. Maybe the defender's presence just put him off slightly. And it fell very kindly for Flecken, but the kick wasn't a good one. And Odebear can come forward. But Pinnock has nicked it away. Now Norgard. Regulin. Janelt. 4 minutes to half time. Visa. Jensen. Still Jensen. Jensen! Despair for the Brentford fans as that effort from Jensen goes whizzing over Muric and whizzing over the crossbar. Again, the header's won there, or Fofana was trying to win the header, but lost out in the end. Norgard to Jensen. Good play. Oh, and Tony might get in. But O'Shea was covering well. Here's Cullen. Jensen. Larson did well. Berg now trying to show for the ball. And here's Odebear now. Oh, and Odebear's got three. Now then, a big chance for Burnley right on the stroke of half time. There's 400 minutes! And Odebear has scored! And Burnley have turned a 1-goal deficit into a 2-1 lead. Look at the mood change for the better here at Turf Moor. They were doom and despondent at the start. Halfway through this half when Tony had put Brentford ahead. But Burnley have shown some real character, and here in Wilson Odebear, they've got an absolute star. Brilliant goal, a goal and an assist to his name. And he's 2-1 the Clarets. And look what he means to him. Brilliant goal. (2-1) deep into stoppage time at the end of the first half. We had 4 added. We were halfway through that, and there goes the whistle for the end of the first half. Terrific first half of FA Cup football here at JB Sports Gaming. Wilson Odebear with the third goal. Tony had put Brentford ahead after dominating in the first 23 minutes. Then Brum Larson equalised. Then Odebear scored. It's 2-1 to Burnley at the break. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to Turf Moor, to JB Sports Gaming's coverage of the FA Cup 2024. And it's 2-1. And just to remind you, during the break we're also going to be showing coverage of the Euros coming up this summer in Germany. So watch out for that as the cross comes in. Burnley now attacking the Jimmy McElroy stand away to my left hand side. Norgard now for Brentford. Led 1-0, but now trail 2-1. This is Tony, who put Brentford originally in the front. And Bembo, Jensen can't be found. Esteve did really well. He's been a colossus at Esteve. Oh, this is a Fofana, good skills. Nearly got through the second one, and he might have been clean. Absolutely clean. Brilliant goal there. Esteve doing well. Here's Larson. He's had a super match from Larson, he really has. Reguilon now picks it up for Brentford. Assignon for Burnley. Now Odeberg. Good skills by Wilson Odeberg. He's done terrifically well. It's Wilson Odeberg for Burnley. If he can get his head up, there's not many people, to be fair, in the penalty area in a Clarendon Blue persuasion, which could have had a bearing of what he did there. But here's Janelt now breaking forward. Assignon covering. We've had 10 minutes of the second half, just over in fact. O'Shea tackling back very, very well, but giving it away to Reguilon. And Reguilon now looking to get Tony away with a shot. Oh, it's palmed away brilliantly by Muric. And Taylor picks up the scraps and gets Burnley moving now with Lyle Foster. Good running from the South African. Needs support. Fofana's coming very quick up alongside him. From Odeberg's there too. It's Wilson Odeberg. Oh, he nearly went all the way. And that, well, if he'd have got all the way then and scored, we'd have been talking about that for years upon year upon year. Suddenly we're not. Jensen. Esteve goes across. Good play. As Collins gets in there. Former Burnley player, of course. And now here comes Tony. Janelt. Still Janelt. Good play. Tony. Aaron Tony. Stunned the gloves of Muric, and O'Shea keeps it in. And then the ball again ricochets back off Ivan Tony and into safety for Burnley fans relief anyway. Goal kick to the Clarets. Remember, leading 2-1 from half time. Reminds you, Tony had put Brentford ahead after 22 minutes. And then the equaliser from Brun Larson on a half-hour mark, and then 2 minutes into stoppage time, with practically the last kick offside given. 2 minutes practically into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Wilson Odeberg with a sumptuous goal really, as we see Brentford caught offside there. Free kick. It is a Benwell. Benwell is the man tagged offside. Ajay. Bambo again, good running. Just Tony in the middle, and Reese is in there too, and it's away by Foster. 20 minutes left to play. Here's Lyle Foster. He's away from Reguilon. Lyle Foster showed a great turn of speed. Now then, he's got Brun Larson in the centre, and it's only Brun Larson in there. Ball back across. Brun Larson has made it 3-1. And could that be the cup tie for Burnley? Are they going into the fourth round for absolutely sure? Well, they've got a 2-goal buffer. There's just under 20 minutes to play. And Brun Larson with a scrumptious finish makes it 3-1. He's second of the game. And Burnley's third. And surely game over. (3-1) as Foster now comes off and Mike Trezor comes on. Terrific entertainment here at Turf Moor tonight. A Friday night fair to get us up and running in our FA Cup coverage, and it hasn't disappointed. Dara O'Shea rather. Sanderberg. Burnley now looking for another. Nathan Collins, the former Claret, across. Went to Wolves from Burnley, then obviously went to Brentford. Ajay and Benmo. Tony Brentford need one now. And Bembo, 12 minutes to play. Janelle now, can he get a shot off? He can, but it's over the top. So we're going to see Josh Brownhill come on for Josh Cullen, so captain to be replaced by the captain. Company brings the changes here for the Clarets. Quick on towards Odobert. Collins. No guard. Jensen. Risa. Tony. Ivan Tony. Good save by Miric. Caught that well. It was a blind save. Really good piece of goalkeeping it was. As Asigo now drives Burnley on their way again. And here's Odobert. He's really deserved more than the one goal. Here he is now. It's Buffon. Brilliant save by Flecken. And that would have wrapped the game up for absolutely sure. But for Flecken, Brentford would have been out of the FA Cup. They still might be. Their time is against them as well. Burnley went at 2-goal lead, but they're winning the balls as well. Here's Berg charging through the middle. It's Sanderberg. Oh, he should have squared it to Fofana. Flecken makes the save. As Ekdal comes on, as Mikkel Damsgaard comes on to replace Janelt for the Brentford side. It looks as if Thomas Rank, he's going out in the first hurdle. Amar Ekdal comes on. Has had an injury ravaged season so far. The centre back, as this corner comes into the area. Confirmation of the two substitutions as well. Here's Sanderberg. Good save. That should have been 4-1 Burnley then. Well, they took over the game from the half-hour mark and have really put their stamp all over this FA Cup tie after Brentford had dominated the first half an hour of it. Went to 300 minutes. Here's Brun Larsen. And there's no space there. Regulan got there in the end. Seconds remaining now. Burnley nearly there now, over the finishing tape. Risa. Good challenge. There's the whistle. Burnley have done it. To the delight of their supporters. 2 goals to Jakob von Larsen. The other one was scored brilliantly by Wilson Odobert. After Ivan Toney had put Brentford into a 23rd minute lead. From there on in, Burnley took over. And Brun Larsen got 2 either side of half time. And in between, Wilson Odobert on the stroke of half time, making it 2-1. It's Brun Larsen who's made the difference. And Burnley go through to round 4. Deserved winners in the end over a plucky Brentford side by 3-1 at Turf Moor. Yes, a very good result as well for Burnley because they needed that desperately. Brentford not only troubled themselves in the Premier League, but they won't have done themselves any favours at all. Under pressure heats on Thomas Frank immensely now. But what a result for Burnley. Could that shoot Vincent Kompany's team to greater heights maybe in the Premier League? Who knows? But Vincent Kompany just taking an interview there. Wilson Odobert, one of the heroes, chatting at the end of it all, was fantastic. But that's it. That's it from us for tonight. Don't forget to join us tomorrow evening where we're at Carrow Road. We'll see Norwich City take on the mighty Manchester City, the Premier League champions. That will be taking place at around about 5:25 for you. But tonight, it's all been about Burnley tonight. And this run from Lyle Foster, what a terrific run it was. Had the presence of mind to get to the byline, leave it for Jakob von Larsen, and he seals Burnley's passage with his double, with his brace, sends Burnley into the 4th round at Brentford's expense. Well, more of us here at Turf Moor. Hope you've enjoyed. Good night to you all. Good night.